Okay, yeah. If I let this technique go, wipe your spot off the GPS. Who the fuck gon' see me next? Ain't no soul could beat me yet. Top tier, even fast, scared of my DPS. Man, fuck bleeding, you just fucking stop breathing.
Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? It's me, Skull Royal, back at it with another video. And here today, I'm gonna be doing a breakdown on the Minion team and the equipment for them. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I'm trying to grow and I provide you guys with daily Dragonball Legends content, as well as leave a like. It pushes the video out, and also it pushes out for anybody who wants to make a team like the Minion team and what equipment they should use. Definitely help out anybody, and share the video as well for anybody who's asking a question, as well as comment down below. Does this video help you guys? So yeah, one thing before I get started is I apologize for the late upload because I've been dealing with internet issues, and I'm currently upgrading my internet provider, and by tomorrow of this video being uploaded, it'll be upgrading. It will be way much better. So yeah, definitely more videos. So other than that, let me stop rambling and let's get it started. So the first thing first, equipment you gotta grind for is these ones right here. These are the best extreme equipment, bar none. If I was you guys, definitely start grinding these equipments. They are available in the equipment metal shop, and for those who play PvP and for those who be doing your daily missions for the battle pass, you should have enough medals to get these type of equipment. So yeah, definitely grind these equipments. Like I stated, all the minions, there are extreme characters, so every one of them could use one of these equipments. So definitely that will be the first thing if I was you guys. Definitely grind these equipments, because these equipments are arguably the best equipment in the game for extreme type characters. So yeah, like I stated, grind this equipment. Alright, so let's start with the red extreme minion units. So it's Tenement, Jinko Man, and Robbery. So red actually have decent amount of equipments that they could use. So let's start with this page right here. All right, so the Napa equip right here is called You'll Pay for that, and the last slot, it gives pure strike attack per Saiyan Saga battle members and Frieza Force battle members. So you gotta be careful with that, because the only one who's a part of Saiyan Saga in the Saibaman team is Saibaman himself, and not the other Saibaman characters. And the bottom equip, which the name is and it's all right. It gives either blast attack or strike attack in the bottom slot. It gives critical in the middle slot, which is kind of and then blast defense, which is decent. So not too shabby for an equipment like that. All right, so the second page right here, the first equipment is for Tenement and Robbery. The third slot gives pure blast attacks, which is really good for Tenement and Robbery. Especially Tenement is probably the best Cyberman character for the team, and Robbery is really good, as you guys seen through different videos. And since both of them are blast oriented units, it's really good for Tenement and Robbery. So yeah, and now the second two equipment that's in the bottom is mainly for Jinko Man. It mainly gives strike attack. The second one gives pure strike attack, while the first one gives strike attack in the first slot. But if you awaken the equipment, it gets strike attack not only in the first slot but in the second slot. So definitely a really good equipment for Jinko Man. So yeah, on to the blue ones. Alright, so for the blue minions, we have Kaware Man and Nabana. So let's talk about their equipment options real quick. First equipment, of course. It's such a funny name, right? But it's solid defensive equipment against green units if your health is 50% or lower. So it gives at the third slot, it gives up to 50% strike damage cut against green units, which is really good, man. And then the second equipment, Elites Can Be Beaten, is a really good equipment against Saiyans in the early game. So yeah, it gives up to 30% damage inflicted towards Saiyans for only 20 timer counts, but like I stated, really good in the early game. So yeah, I recommend definitely farming these two up. And for the second page, the first equipment with the Krillin face on it, wait a second, that's what it's called. There's a decent defensive equipment against Hybrid Saiyans if your health is 50% or lower, and it gives up to 20% reduced damage against Hybrid Saiyans. So it was really good, surprisingly. And it's also because Hybrid Saiyans, they're running the meta, and the defense that you get against them is pure defense. So it's really good. The second equipment is decent as well. It gives strike damage, pure strike damage as the last slot, but it gives to purple if you have a purple battle member or if you have a region battle member. And none of the characters that you're running is region, unless, I don't know, you run some janky ass team. But definitely if you're gonna run a purple unit, which we'll talk about later, so like Appule for example, is really good with that. And then the last equipment is pretty much blast based equipment. So yeah, let's talk about the green equipment, and this is where the goated section will happen right now. As you see on the screen, two goats, you know, Ramon the Destroyer and Saibaman the Goat, man. These two goats are the best units in the game, no cap. But anyway, let's talk about the equipment options real quick. So the first equipment is, I'm not gonna do something like that, that's what it's called, and it's a really good equipment all around. Like it gives blast defense, strike defense in the second slot, or strike attack, and it gives blast attack in the third slot. So really good equipment all around. The second equipment is pretty much one of the older equipments in the game, extremely good for Ramon the God. And then these two bottom equipments, extremely good for Saibaman the Goat, man. A very good strike option. So the first one is a bunch of base strike attack, and then the second one is pure strike attack in the last slot. So really good. But come on, man, you can't really say much about these two goats, man. If this is the only equipment options they have besides the really good extreme equipment, but any other equip that they give him, bro, they'll be too busted. Easy meta changers. All right, so now we up to the purple units, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna keep it a bandan. What the hell am I saying? Anyway, Appule is the only purple option in this team. This copy man is so disappointing, and he has probably the best card art and probably my favorite like color scheme for the Cyberman characters. But he is so booty butt cheeks, it's not even funny, dog. Like this guy is pure trash. So I'm gonna be honest, you just run a pool, and if you don't have a pool, you just don't run a purple. Honestly, just be like the modern Gaki, don't run a purple at all, man. But yeah, let me show you guys the equipment options real quick. So the Yamcha equip, pretty decent overall. It's not too shabby. And then the King equip that's in the bottom, he gets pure strike attack at his last slot. So pretty good right there. But like I stated, just run a pool. He is one of the better minions in the game. And copy man just sucks, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So yeah, now let's just talk about the yellow options for the equipment, and then that will be the last thing. Alright, so on the screen we got Kiyonkaman and Orion. So yeah, let's check out the equipment options real quick. Alright, so this future Gohan equipment is probably one of the better defensive equipments in the game. It also gets special move damage in the second slot, which is really good. The second equip with future Trunks on it, it's just a solid equip overall. It gives blast defense, strike defense, and then the last slot strike attack. And then the last equipment, the Vegeta one, is called I am an elite. Golly, I can't talk. But it's really good equipment against Saiyans for 20 timer counts. But if the equipment is awakened, it's really good for Kiyonkaman. So yeah, at normal, first slot is strike attack, second slot is ki recovery, which is really good. And then the last one is about I believe it's 30% against defense against Saiyan units. Let me check real quick. Yep, it's 30% against Saiyans at slot 3. Now Awaken, it gives strike attack at a higher rate. In the middle slot is either ki recovery or blast attack, depending on what you want. But I will just stick to the ki recovery. And lastly, the last slot is still the same 30% up to 30% defense, but is at a higher timer count. So instead of 20, it'll be 30. So yeah, for page 2, the copy equipment. So it's a really good equipment, but especially the slot 3, because slot 3 gives pure strike attack if you have a blue or green battle member. So really good right there. And then for the Vegeta equipment, so the Vegeta equipment, it gives strike defense first slot, blast attack and blast defense second slot, and then pure blast attack in the third slot. But your battle members has to be Frieza Force or Saiyan Saga attack. So definitely a really strong equipment right there. And now before I end the video, let's talk about the team options for the Minion tag and what's the better setups for the team. Alright, so let's talk about the Minion team. So yeah, I think this is one of the better setups, which this is kind of like a red purple setup with Robbery, what's his name again? Tenon Man. Yeah, I gotta get used to the name. So Robbery, Tenon Man, and Appule. Usually you want to bring those 3, and then let's say if they have a bunch of blue units, then you bring the Saibaman, or you could replace the Saibaman with Ramon, so whichever one. But this is more like a purple red setup, which is a really strong setup right there. So if we flipped over here, this is more of a mixture of the Appule squad and the Saibaman squad, and this is another really strong setup because you have Appule, that's your support. You have your tanker, which is this guy right here, man. Kyoko, man. This guy could tank his butt off, man. This guy is real nice in terms of tankiness. Robbery, of course, we already know about robbery. Your green unit could be Cyberman or Ramon. Personally, I'd rather choose Cyberman because Cyberman, he has the Awakened Arcs card, and the Awakened Arcs card, it pretty much gives you no switching for 3 timer cuts to your enemy. So what you could do is you could guarantee a lot of damage or even a kill on an opponent. And this guy right here, this guy is probably the best Cyberman character in this game, and it's Tenement. This Tenement is freaking phenomenal, dude. Gives double card draw speed because of his main, and when he comes in right here, the engage is card draw speed just by entering the battle. So you combine this with this and the main, it gives level 2 card draw speed for 10 timer counts at the most. So really strong character right here. And then you can just farm a Rise and Rush with this guy and just keep on comboing. And then this guy right here, Kawari, man. This guy right here, he could deal a lot of blue card damage because of this right here. Damage inflicted, he draws a blue card. His blue card, I believe, yep, right here, it gives 20% special move damage. And then one of his uniques, I believe, also gives him special move damage right here. Up to 3 times. Every time he enters the battlefield, up to 3 times, he gains 20% special move damage. So in a hypothetical sense, so if we combine this right here with him entering the battle after 3 times, so it will be 80%. Plus 60 to special move damage, right? Plus the main ability, which is 30%, so that's 170 if I could do my math correctly. Yeah, 170. Then he doesn't have nothing here, and then his right here, and it will be a total of 190. And if you use the green card, oh my god, it'll be 240 special move damage. Golly. So yeah, this guy is good. But yeah, this team overall, if I were to rank them, they're definitely a top 10 team in the game, and no, easily. This team, I can't wait to use these guys at 14 star. Unfortunately, I don't have robbery at 14 star, which is I was drained of energy but when that event came out, so that kind of sucked. But yeah, hopefully this video helped you guys out. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Skull Royal. Leave a like if this video helped you out. Also leave a like because it pushed the video out of the algorithm. Share the video out with people who needs help building and crafting the team, as well as leave subscribe, man. I'm trying to grow, and I post daily Dragon Ball Legends content, even if it's a little bit late, that's unusual. I usually post at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so it won't be tomorrow video. It'll probably be a little bit later, but after tomorrow, once my internet issue fixes and I get my new router, once I change the service of the internet service provider tomorrow, I will be back to regular scheduled content. So yes, thank you guys for watching. You guys have a good one. Stay safe, stay hydrated. Peace.